Call me a cynic, but what's the one thing you can be certain of when taxpayer money is being splashed around and handed out by the government? Yes, it's fraudsters and grifters, always on the lookout to make a profit off the slow-witted government, too eager to part with taxpayers' hard-earned cash to push an agenda. And net zero is the biggest grift of all. Governments are pouring billions of dollars into the net zero insanity because the market has said, no thanks, so it has to be forced through. I'm sure this story is just the tip of the iceberg. Dive a little deeper and I guarantee you'd find colossal amounts of government money being siphoned off from wind and solar farms, green initiatives and other climate boondoggles. As long as you're saving the planet, nobody cares if $1 million goes missing here and there to line a few pockets. Welcome back to MGUY, British engineer and lawyer, now Sydney-based YouTuber. If you want to keep informed about all the EV and net zero insanity that we're suffering at the moment, click that subscribe button down below and enable notifications so you don't miss out on any future videos. And you can spread the word by sharing these videos with your friends and on social media. And if you'd like to help me continue making these videos, you can buy me a coffee at the link in the description or by scanning the QR code on screen. Look, this is small fry really, but I guarantee that this kind of fraud happens throughout the net zero establishment. It's just that this one has been exposed. Net zero subsidy scheme for electric vehicle chargers triggers wave of fraud. AI catches scammers who claimed multiple £500 handouts using generic images from the internet. A taxpayer-funded subsidy scheme for electric vehicle chargers has been hit by a wave of fraud. The Department for Transport, DfT, paid out tens of thousands of pounds to fraudsters who pretended to have installed chargers outside their homes, a report has revealed. Part of the government's net zero drive, the Electric Vehicle Home Charge Scheme, EVHS, allowed members of the public to claim up to £500 towards the cost of a charger. But an investigation revealed that the photo evidence submitted with some claims was actually generic images from online sources. Dozens of fraudulent claims were discovered from people sending the same image as proof for multiple applications. Civil servants were instructed to use artificial intelligence tools to verify that photos sent to the scheme were legitimate and had not just been copied from the internet. A review of work by government fraud experts said that key fraud risks were identified. They included installers submitting generic images from online sources and duplicate images presented as evidence of different installations to claim additional funds. The department was able to recover tens of thousands of pounds of fraudulent claims with its AI tool, which the report said saved 100 years' worth of manual verification work. The original EV charging scheme has since been shut down, but the government still offers a £350 subsidy for some claimants installing chargers at their homes. And as I said, this is just the thin end of a very large wedge. Net zero subsidy schemes have become a hotbed of fraud, with the NAO warning last year that environmental benefits can be purposefully overstated and negative impacts understated when claimants apply for government funding. Scammers have also pretended to help claimants apply for green subsidies to steal their financial information. In total, fraud and error in the public sector is estimated to cost the taxpayer up to £81 billion each year through a combination of deliberate criminal activity and civil service mistakes, although the figure during the pandemic was much higher. The Telegraph previously revealed that an official investigation into £160 million of COVID loan fraud cases had so far secured just 12 convictions since the pandemic and would never recover its costs. Georgia Gould, a Cabinet Office Minister, said on Monday that the government was taking comprehensive action to protect public money and ensure it delivers the services we all rely on. Well, unfortunately, it's just human nature to try and make a quick buck, and the government's frequently an easy mark. But that doesn't make it any less scandalous. It's already exasperating when billions of taxpayer money is already being wasted on net zero to start with, but when billions more are lost to fraud, it's doubly infuriating.